Freddie, you've sat in the pavilion waiting to go out to bat. Just give us an indication on how you might be feeling moments before the fight, sitting in the dressing room, going out for your first fight.
Yeah, it's going to be different. You know, you sit in the dressing room waiting to go out to bat, and you walk through the long room and you walk out onto the ground as somewhere like Lord's, and there are the nerves going through, which you try and use to your advantage, you know. And walking out in the Manchester Arena is going to be similar in some ways, but obviously a different environment, with all the music going on and the crowd. I'm sure it would be a great atmosphere going into a boxing ring, so hopefully the experience I've had in the past will stand me in good stead for this, but there is the element obviously of the unknown. What,
from your point of view, would be success in this venture into boxing, and particularly your first fight?
Well, success would be winning, wouldn't it? I'm not going to get ahead of myself and say I'm going to do this, that and the other, but I've trained so hard for the past 4.5 months, and it's been a hard 4.5 months working with Barry and Shane and getting myself in shape and putting the rounds in sparring and doing all the training. So, you know, I'm not come to lose. I'm not come here to not have a goal. So success is obviously judged by winning or losing. I want to win.
You've lived a boxer's life for 4.5 months. How do you feel about the fighters that live a boxer's life all their professional career?
I think the public would be shocked to find out what they go through. You know, for me, it's been the toughest thing I've done. You know, I trained as a cricketer, and obviously you do make some sacrifices, but this has been to a different level. The training, the sparring, the dieting, and constantly thinking about boxing and trying to get better. And the physical aspect's been one thing, the mental side of it as well, to get yourself up each day. And having done this, I've got, not that I didn't have respect for boxers in the first place, but even more. And, you know, hopefully the outside public will realise that, because I don't think sometimes boxers get the credit they deserve. People watch them on the TV, or they watch them from the stands and shout and scream at them, but not have any idea the technical aspects or the hard work and the discipline that goes into it.
You've got a soft centre as a character, famous picture of you and Brett Lee in the cricket. Are you going to have to change character to be a successful professional fighter? I
wouldn't read too much into a picture of Brett Lee. We just won a test match, and I was brought up to say that you always respect the opposition afterwards. From being a kid at Lancashire, that's what we did. So it was going to shake someone's hand, so I wouldn't read too much into that. You know, I was never one for shouting and screaming and sledging, as they call it in cricket. However, the fire was always burning within. And, you know, I always tried to impose myself on a cricket match. And again, that's what I'll be taking into this.
From your point of view, where have you particularly come on as a boxer since you turned up 4 stone heavier?
4 stone heavier. Well, is it different in my appearance? I've found abs and cheekbones and various things. But I think, just in general, I think if you look at me from when I turned up to see Shane and Barry, and how I've progressed over the past 4 months, it's just been a massive contrast, you know, at different ends of the spectrum of where I started from, ability-wise, fitness-wise, to where I am now. So it's hard to say one thing. It's just been a different person.
People say you've got a good right hand.
Yeah, you know, it's right hand, jab, and yeah, there's certain things we've been working on. You know, working on the basics and just drilling them, like you would if you're practicing a delivery or something. You know, the muscle memory and practicing and practicing and practicing.
Is it a one-off, or are you in it for the long haul, Freddie?
Everyone's asking me that. You know, I realise that I'm starting at the bottom. I'm a novice heavyweight. I'm 35 next week. But the one thing I'm going to do is I've worked so hard that I think it'd be dangerous to look past tomorrow night. You know, I'm just going to go in tomorrow night, give a good account of myself, show what I've learnt, show the fitness, and you know, we'll see what goes on after that. But you know, I'm not going to say I'm going to do this, that, and the other. I think that would be foolish at this stage.
Now, 2 things you need as a fighter: music, your entrance music.
Yeah.
Any choice?
I'm going to keep you guessing, Jim.
Are you?
I am.
It's no good for commentators, that, you know that.
I am a big Elvis fan, but I'm not quite sure Suspicious Minds really is right for this.
Bit of Elvis will go nicely.
I'm not sure Neil Diamond will be good for this, so I think it's going to be a Manchester band.
Okay. And a nickname?
Fred's my nickname.
No, you need Freddie the something. Flintoff.
Various people have offered me various nicknames.
Beginning with F, probably.
Yes. None of which are suitable.
Okay, okay. So no nicknames. Listen, you have a polarised opinion, you know that, within boxing and obviously out there with the general public. Just look down the camera just finally and say, finish this sentence for me. I am having this professional fight because.
Yeah.
Just finish that sentence.
Finish that sentence?
Yes.
We're into this camera?
Yes, please.
I'm having this professional fight because I want to.